Those of you may not have had seen it when I did my commentary on this Zion Williamson situation. I have been looking at the perspective of people from Louisiana. They feel like he's a bit of a disappointment. No, he was supposed to be the next big thing. He was supposed to be like the next, in a way, another LeBron James. Because again, Zion Williamson has been hyped since high school, through college, into the NBA. He was supposed to be that guy. He was supposed to be the guy that carries the league into the future. But for many people, he's not looking like that guy because the guy doesn't have off-court discipline. People may have an issue with his weight. They may have an issue with the fact that they don't think that, you know, he cares about the game of basketball. What's good, Vern? Again, make sure y'all like the stream. They don't, you know, there are people who think that he doesn't care about basketball. E-Baby, what's up? King Carolina, make sure y'all like the stream. What's good, David? The other David. His love of basketball, I don't know, but he hasn't played in a lot of games over the last year or so. And people are not going to look at that well. Okay. Now, I saw a video earlier and somebody brought up the New Orleans Pelicans ownership. And there are people who believe that the New Orleans Pelicans ownership aren't going to like this. That the New Orleans Pelicans ownership may feel like he's making the organization look bad because they are seemingly more conservative. You are important. What's up? Now, I don't know necessarily about that angle, but that plays a part into it. Y'all got to understand, I have seen teams with more conservative owners try to get rid of players who make the organization look bad. It doesn't matter how talented the player is. If they feel like that player is making the organization look bad, they are going to get rid of them. And they could look at what's going on with Zion and feel like, you know, this is a mess it's not going to be fixed anytime soon. Zion thought that he was wifing up a woman he found attractive, having a kid with her, and that, you know, people would view it the same way they view any other relationship that an athlete has. But he forgot to look at the background of the woman that he was getting with. You're getting with an ex-scripper, bro. A chick that probably done messed with most of the well-known Louisiana rappers down there. Right? And then you are already having relations with an adult film star who refused to do scenes with black men. How do you explain this? She Boosie ex-girl? I bet she is. I've seen the picture of them together. I bet she did date Boosie. Boosie probably done dated most of them chicks down there, well-known scrippers down there in Atlanta. Not Atlanta, but Louisiana. And you got Zion, who's 22. 22 years old. He just recently signed an extension for like, what, $193 million? He didn't wait to be a free agent. You know, he's not trying to go and link up and create, you know, a championship contender, you know. He signed that extension quickly because didn't he just get drafted a couple of years ago? And he didn't hesitate to sign that extension because it seems to people that Zion cares more about the money and maybe the lifestyle more so than he cares about playing basketball because he's always hurt. And people are looking at it and saying they don't know if he cares about the game of basketball. Shout out to Eric. So here you got Zion. You got this guy who's young. He just signed this extension. People may feel like he's not motivated to be great. He's often injured. And it's because this guy is out here having all types of relations with these women. You had this heifer Mariah say that this guy, spat in her mouth and did other things, recorded having relations with her. He made his own flicks with her. And the fact that she did not notice that this dude was living out his fantasies with her, because he's probably seen her flicks before. That's why she says that he contacted her first. Of course, any man that's attracted to a woman is going to approach her first. Not in every situation, but in most situations. Okay, it doesn't mean you're special. This dude probably done seen a lot of your flicks. He probably was a fan, and he wanted to reenact those scenes with you, and you did it. And I don't know why Mariah thought that she was going to be the wife, the next girlfriend or wife, but that was never going to happen. Another woman beat you to it. A woman that he sees more as a girlfriend material than you, Mariah, which is scary because this woman he's with is a scripper who done probably been with I don't know how many rappers or famous entertainers, because you got to look at it this way. You got the New Orleans Pelicans. You got the New Orleans Saints, right? You have rappers. So ain't no telling how many famous men this chick has been with down there in Louisiana. And you are smiling, grinning from ear to ear about this chick. So he gets to Louisiana. I'm assuming he met her in the last year or so. And he's dealing with her on the sneak. Because I remember I did the video about him and the white girl. The white girl, she put him on blast, but she claimed her brother did it. She claimed her brother did it. Why? I have no idea. What did he gain from that? Unless he was upset or mad about it. But people thought he was into white girls. And he's taken so many L's when it comes to girls. Like when he was in college, he got exposed by some females on a dating app. Then the white girl put him on blast. And then this recent situation. It's clear this guy don't have guidance, man. It's very clear. These young athletes need a team around them that has their best interest at heart. This man grew up with a stepdaddy. Where is the stepfather in your life? Do you not like him? Have you never liked him? He was there when your father wasn't. Do you listen to him? Are you taking his advice? We got to ask these questions. Zion had a male figure in his life, and he doesn't seem to care to really have that person around him anymore. No, now he's a stepdaddy. Now Zion is a stepdaddy. That's the whole irony of this situation. Now he's a stepdaddy to a woman that he didn't even vet properly. And you could tell he didn't vet her properly. And the fact that you felt, and then he's spending money on this Mariah heifer, man. That what makes it even worse. You were spending money on this heifer. You spending money on her, sir. I'm going to calling you sir. You 22. Zion, you got all those young players in that locker room laughing at you, bro. He makes LaMelo look mature. Say whatever you want about LaMelo. Yes, LaMelo is dating a 32-year-old Instagram model, but that's it. He ain't got her pregnant. He ain't got no other scripper pregnant. He's not dealing with adult film stars. At least LaMelo's just dating this woman, and he ain't got her pregnant. Zion, not only has he gotten one pregnant, you got this other female, Mariah Mills, talking about how, she feels like she may be pregnant. And I know he's sweating. I know Zion is sweating harder than he does in the fourth quarter of a basketball game right now, because she out here talking about how she thinks she's pregnant. So I know he's sweating. See, that's the difference. When you have a father in your life, you're not going to be, a father figure that you actually respect. Because I don't think Zion respects his stepdaddy. I really don't. Even though his stepdaddy helped him a lot, he don't respect him. So you could tell when men have other men that they respect, that they'll listen to, they will curb this urge to have unprotected relations with scrippers and adult film stars. But again, he's a grown man. He's gonna make his own choices. I'm not here to be that father figure. I'm here to give him advice because, bro, you're heading down the wrong path. You're only 22 years old. You barely been in the league, what, 3 years? You just signed a big extension, which lets me know you wanted that money fast. Now, I don't sit here and pocket watch, but I would love to know what this guy spends his money on, because that's a big indicator of the type of person that guy is. Look at Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons' career looks like it's close to being finished. You know, and this dude spends money like he's running water. Right? Water that he ain't got to pay for. And I just hope Zion ain't tricking his money to the point to where that money's going out. And that's why he was so quick to sign that extension. Yeah, he signed that max ASAP. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign, man. When you see these young players sign that extension immediately after it was offered, the first extension, he just signed it. That's a red flag. That's a red flag. When you give these players all that money at a young age instead of just waiting, all you had to do, New Orleans, was wait. Why would you offer him the max now? This guy's barely on the court. Zion spend his money on food and box. He's spending on something. He ain't spending on treatment. You know, he should have a team of people working on him every day to get him back on the court. But he ain't doing that. He too busy smashing multiple women at the same time. That's where his focus at. He done fell for the trap. And it's sad. It really is. Now, hopefully he can get himself out of this, but I don't know, bro. I mean, you got one female that says that's pregnant and another one that's claiming to be pregnant. And Zion, I don't think you have the discipline to stop dealing with her. I think you're going to continue to deal with this heifer. I really do, unfortunately.